going? It's your boy iDef, and I'm back with another review for you guys, and this time we got the Jada Toys Cyberpunk Edgerunners David Martinez. I don't know why it just says David. Like, I don't know, his name was well known in the show. I don't know. For the purposes of Jada Toys, he's just David. But yeah, just look at him in the box, he looks great. Got the sick little still from him, but I'm pretty sure this is like directly from the show. Nothing too crazy on the side. It's a nice little box. It's nothing too bad, you know. You got the whole crew. You got Maine and everyone else's names I can't remember. You got Becky. I can't remember that guy's name. I watched the show, I swear. I don't remember most of their names. But yeah, he looks pretty damn good. He's been out for a while, obviously. You've probably seen this figure already, but let's go ahead and run it through the old item system. Is the figure in good shape? Does the figure function as intended? Everything that's included with the figure, plus scaling, and then just my final thoughts. Usually a little pose at the end when I'm talking about it too, unless I forget. Alright, and here he is at a package, and is the figure in good shape? I'm gonna say yes for the most part. I will say, however, like his paint looks all good, everything. His, like, butterfly joints feel very, very loose though. But we'll get more into that as we go further into the review. But for all intents and purposes now, we're going to say he is in good shape. Does the figure function as intended? I have already messed around a little bit with him and his jacket, and I'm just going to tell you now, it's actually pretty good. But to just get a better scope of that, whatever, we're going to go ahead and pose him without it. And also, you know, if we're really going to get into that, I feel like it's more fair to the figure because once David is in, you know, kind of this form like this, when he is in like fights and stuff, he's usually not wearing the jacket anyway. So we're going to go ahead and pop that off. All right. We got that off. Another thing I want to point out, dealing with the sleeves in his pants, like rolling down, is kind of a nightmare low-key. It's not that big of a deal, but I don't know. I kind of messed up the scrunch on his pants, and it already didn't look good to begin with, but now it's kind of messed up, but it's whatever, dude. But yeah, let's go ahead and actually check out his articulation. That's wonderful. And there's no gap. Crazy head articulation, bro. Like, that's actually pretty commendable. Like, insanely good. A little above a T-pose for the arms. Nothing too crazy. It's not too loose, honestly. It feels fine. But those are nice and smooth. They could be slightly tighter, but I'm not gonna complain. Got a nice bicep swivel. Got a nice bend. His wrists were a little tight, but they have a nice little bend. It's not like a ball joint. They only go one way. And let's see. It's got like an alright bend. It's nothing crazy. God. It goes back super far. Also, there's a Sandevistan. And it kind of carries back when you bend him forward, which is kind of cool. But when you press it forward, you can even see it like down there. That's pretty cool. He's got some, dude. Like he leans super far every way except forward. Actually. He's got really good articulation though, at least on the upper part. He does twist up here. It feels a little tight though. Like his lower torso turns, but it is a little resistant. Pull those up. Full split. I can't tell quite if he has dropped down, to be honest with you. I really don't know. But his kick is not bad. wish they would have like pinned the cloth or something, you know what I mean? I don't even know if that's getting in the way or not, but it seems to be pretty decent. That's a pretty good bend. And then I almost skipped over it. It's a little dicey to use, but he does have a thigh swivel. And then, if I'm not crazy, he has a boot swivel too, which is pretty crazy. Not really, but I mean, it's just cool to see. And you know me, man, I'm not gonna really whine on this one, but no toe articulation. So I knew he didn't have it. It would be cooler if he did. I mean, he is a speedy character, so running is an important thing for him, but you know, for being a cloth figure, whatever, he's pretty damn good, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm impressed. But for everything he's included with, obviously you already know he comes with his jacket, but you can get a little better look at it. It's like the Edgerunners logo. I have a feeling after posing this a lot, though, you might get some of this coming off there. But we will see. But for everything that's included with him, he's got like an angry head. I kind of wish he would have had a smiling head, but again, I guess at this point in the anime, he wasn't super happy. Got this little cross pendant, little bust down. It's pretty cool actually. It's shiny. And then he's got his little projectile launching system. It goes onto his arm, which I didn't show you guys that. I'm glad they made it like that so you could see it, and it is a little bit weird to get out of there. I'm gonna tell you now, make sure you're in an enclosed little space like this, my little review space, something like that, because it'll probably like pop out of there when you get it. I've seen a lot of people, like when they're posting it, this will be missing, and I'm assuming it's because they lost it. So yeah, just be careful about that. Oh, it doesn't matter. Sorry. Besides the two-fisted hands, though, he does come with, I don't really know what you'd use this for. Just kind of a grabbing hand. I guess you just put whatever. But he does come with a little pistol hand or gun gripping hand. And then he does come with his little, I don't know what kind of pistol this is, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they're straight up in the game too, but yeah, that's the one he has in the show. It's cool. But that's everything that's included with him. I guess we'll do a little bit of scaling with him. Not too much though. All right, and here he is with Lucy. I'm not even gonna lie, trying to get this pose to work was low-key kind of hard because they're both so light that her like touching his jacket offsets him and makes him want to fall over. And the jacket does not have any bendy wire except for in the collar. I don't know why, but yeah, they scale really well together. I actually almost think he should be a little bit bigger if I'm not mistaken, but that could have also just been like weird perspective in the anime, but they look great together. Here he is with Storm Arena, Yujiro Hanma. Unfortunately, they do not really scale at all. This look pretty good together, but yeah, unfortunately, that's not scaling like I thought it would. Alright guys, sometimes I love being wrong. Actually, David Martinez is like 6'6" by the end of Edgerunners, and Yujiro's like 6'3", which I didn't know. So yeah, they're actually scaling really, really well. So that's awesome. Different brands, but it's cool to see that. I love that. But I figured I should let you guys know. And then just for some sheer scale, here he is with the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Juggernaut. And again, I mean, they look pretty good together. Fun stuff. Like I said, I don't really have a lot of like Cyberpunk characters or relevant stuff to like scaling with, so it's just like that sometimes, you know what I mean? Alright, and for my final thoughts, I think he's a really good figure, like I'm not gonna lie to you. I just think the problem is he should be closer to like $30 to $25 instead of like $40. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know exactly what the retail is, but I know it's closer to like 35. And I know it's like the soft goods, whatever, but I just don't. I think that's where Jada Toys starts to lose its value, is when they try to go into that price range, if that makes sense. That being said, I think he's really cool for what we have available. I do think he's worth it, unfortunately. If SH Figuarts comes out with one or something and it's like in the 60 to 70 range, this figure's cooked in my opinion. But even then, it's still a good alternative if you don't want to get an SH Figuarts or something. That being said, it's a bit spendy. Like, there's just no getting past it, like, for what it is. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He's not, like, hard to pose, really. I'm getting rusty because I haven't made a posing video in forever. I just don't do a lot of posing anymore. But yeah, dude, I think he's pretty cool. You can definitely have some fun with him. Messing with the necklace is a bit of a hassle, but you just kind of wrap around his neck twice and you figure it out. It kind of handles itself. The jacket really could use some bendy wire, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, also his hands are very tough plastic, so be careful putting the gun in there and doing all that. You know, just be cautious. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope this helps you decide whether or not you want to pick this figure up or what have you. I have recently seen Lucy at GameStop. I don't know if maybe David has been there too, so might check your GameStops. But I think that's it. I'm out.